Hello and welcome everybody. How the hell are you going on this fine Thursday evening? I am having an absolute crack-a-lackin' time and we are jumping back into some iRacing because I've got a couple of long endurance races coming up. Two, in fact, 24-hour races during May, plus more not long after that in June. Time is a wasting away. And I haven't touched this game since I did the 12-hour, the Bathurst 12-hour. So one thing I really wanted to focus on was getting my license level up. I think I am fairly close. And it could be as little as just 3 races away. I'm not 100% sure. I might have to do some time trials. Anyway, I'm going to try and get a couple of races under the belt today. And we are in a familiar place. Of course, you've seen the MX-5 before. But this time it is at the Tsukuba circuit, one that most of you will know from Gran Turismo. And then later on, once this race is over and done with, I will be leaving the MX-5, so you won't have to watch any more than one race of them tonight. And I'll be jumping into a Radical, which is a really cool open-wheeler car. Lots of grunt, not too much grip or cornering ability or braking, but they go like a scolded cat. And that is actually at Laguna Seca, one of everybody's favourite tracks. So I'm looking forward to it, and also here for the chats. Welcome to everybody that is in the chat, but also welcome Ryan. How are you, big fella?
Fine.
Fine. Okay, great. Good answer. It's enthusiastic. Look, he didn't waste any words there. It's fine. I mean,
well, it's
not
I was
good,
actually
though. Not good. You wouldn't say.
I was in the middle of a turn.
Sure.
And I quickly moved my mind. You caught the end of qualifying, not fine.
Oh yeah, well, you've just dropped out a couple of times there, but that's fine. That's totally okay.
Yeah, so
but it sounded pretty great.
I've just finished qualifying.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah, oh good.
So you caught the end of the word qualifying.
Gotcha.
Just fine.
Yeah, nice. Well, I need to do some practice. This race is coming up in around about, I want to say 25 minutes time. I've only done one flying lap, and it was shit. I will show you. There you go. I did a 105.4. As I say, I've only done one flying lap, but it is currently got me in last place. I would like to improve that somewhat if I can, so I'm going to go out and hit the track. But welcome everybody in the chat. Thunderstorm, Big Brownsy, welcome, and thank you for making sure I'm not so ronery. And Ryan Ree is here to keep me from being ronery as well.
Yeah.
But welcome, Kogan. That YouTube guy, hey man, good to see the hair is back on. I think you removed that for a little while, didn't you? G'day Oz, how are you, mate? 7th best YouTuber in Tassie. Yeah, I'm here to make love to your ears. Hey Jason, how are you, mate? Morning TG Babes, Barney, Rando, Alexander. Ryan doing his own thing? Nope, he's not. I've already introduced him, but see how I waited for a while so people were like, he's here by himself.
Yeah,
YouTube won't notify me until I open YouTube, your live streaming. Lucky you got it on Twitch also. Absolutely, Alex. And thank you very much for following me over on Twitch. Let's get out and do some bloody laps. I'm not getting anything achieved right here. And we'll talk as I race.
Yeah, I'm also on iRacing.
You will? Oh, yeah, Ryan is on iRacing as well. You'll have to let me know, by the way, if the car noises are too loud.
Yeah.
Not you, Ryan. The guys in the chat.
Yeah. You'll have to let me know if anyone's talking to me, because obviously using a PC, I can't be watching YouTube and iRacing anyway.
No, well, that's it.
Bloody hopeless.
So I need to learn how to drive these things in this game. I'm just going to give way to our mate here, because he's obviously going to be faster than me.
Well, that seems like it's going to be the name of my game. I got 32 laps of this very, very basic layout, and I have managed to qualify down the list a little bit in 9th.
What's up, King Jeff? How are you, mate? Welcome to the stream. Talking to everybody that has joined. Sorry to just completely dismiss what you were saying, Ryan.
No, that's expected.
Everyone else was listening. That's the main thing. I mean, you don't need me to listen as well, do you?
No.
That's what I thought. Great.
You don't want to listen to half the stuff I say about you. I mean, about things.
Oh, mate, I know what you say about me. I've got little birds whispering to me everywhere.
But yeah, so this is a very, very, very basic layout, and there's 32 laps of it.
So this is the production car challenge. You would have seen me do this before the Bathurst 12 Hour when I was trying to build up license points, much like now.
Yep.
It's the one where you've got the option of both MX-5s. So this one that I'm currently driving is the later one. You've also got the older one. What year is the older one? Like 2011 or something?
No, I think it's still like 2015.
Oh, right, okay. And then you've also got... What's that other dicky little car?
The Pontiac Solstice GXP.
That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. Who's that guy? He's
but that wasn't that much. That wasn't that much slower than the Mazdas, though.
No,
because I think
really.
that last race that I did with you in this exact race of a different track.
Yeah.
I was in the Pontiac and you were in the Mazda, but our times were similar. I think you were not that much further ahead.
No, I think from memory it was pretty good under brakes and around the turns. She just lacked a bit of good old-fashioned grunt. But that's what Ryan's doing. I'm not doing that. Obviously, I'm just doing the good old MX-5 Cup, but just for this race. So you've got the Radicals at Laguna Seca coming up.
But yeah, that's the thing. And I'm doing your grind at the moment. I've got to get to the 4 so that I'm eligible for the VLN races.
Well, you don't have to get to 4. You just, if you go to license C, then you're right. And let those guys through, because I'm just doing practice laps. I'm not out for hot laps or anything like that. I was about to start breakfast in first episode of that Netflix F1 thing. You bozo sharp. That's it. It's good, look, that F1 thing, man. Like I think my wife and I have watched about 3.
I watched 6 of them in a go.
Did you? Yeah, I think we've watched the first 3, and they're all very good. Was Monaco number 3? Does that sound about right? We watched the Monaco. Was the last one we watched.
Something like that, yeah. Yeah, look, and you know the production value and everything. It's very, very good. For me, it let me down. There wasn't as many technical difficulties as what you'd find here, so I happen to like it. When we come here, you get the goods and the bads with this lot.
Well, you do. That's it. And like this is an iRacing PC stream, so it's almost certain to have some technical difficulties. The one thing you can say about the console is that very seldomly do I have stream difficulties. It's usually technical difficulties with the game or me or something like that.
I don't remember how to start these.
Clutch?
When you start the race.
Engage first.
Because it's not letting me engage first. Oh, there we go. Yep, no, we're good. We're sweet. It's all good.
No good. I'm running about consistent. Yeah, Ryan, have you heard?
Heard the word?
Yeah, have you heard? I thought everyone had heard. I was wide and deep. I'm liking that F1 Netflix thing. Absolutely, Bunny Rubble. Let's hope I can get through this race nice and clean and not get into any Bunny Rubble.
Have I heard what?
About the word.
Oh, okay.
Because I've only done a 104 though. I'm still... I suppose I had only literally done 1 lap of practice, so everything else is here on stream, but... kind of hoping, because I know Tsukuba, that I'll just kind of get in and be quick, and somehow that always surprises me when I'm not. Hey Kogan, how are you, mate? And a big welcome to all of the channel VIPs, the members that do support this ongoing. We've got Lee Kogan, Piosco, TJ Deacon, Staniel85, we've got Nick Magic and our Nathan Powell and Sweaty Chicken, so... whilst I have a smaller amount of the members, I would like to name them individually. If I ever get too many, I probably won't, but shout out to those guys. And of course, it's race weekend. Right, big one down here in Australia. We've got the Formula 1, we've got the Supercars, which is a championship race these days. We've got the Australian GT, which does include a very special looking Mercedes AMG for Eccleston Motorsport that somebody we know might have designed. Do you know who that was, Ryan?
According to social media, no.
According to social media, no one designed the livery on that car. But of course, we all know it was Ryan. So if you haven't seen the pictures, man, it's the Peter Hackett, Dom Story AMG. You can't miss it.
Head on over to my Instagram. at Ryan Lee Graphics, and you'll see plenty of photos.
And in fact, on that note, if you see Ryan posting anything about that over the weekend, would much appreciate it if you guys could support that. Give it a like, give it a share.
I'll actually be down there tomorrow.
You will, but you'll be putting lots of posts up about that car, won't you?
Oh,
lots of pictures on that. So yeah, would love everyone to like and share. So if you don't follow Ryan on Instagram, it's worth doing, you know, because Instagram's full of pictures, which means you don't have to listen to him.
No,
so
you don't want to do that.
That's a bonus. And you get to look at all the pretty liveries he puts on cars. There you go, Staniel reckons your AMG is pretty sick.
Me too, actually.
So do I like it. I did like the orange, but you know what? Having seen the yellow in real life now, because if you're not aware, that car did originally start as orange, didn't it?
Yep.
And then it was changed to yellow. I originally really did like the orange, but yeah, now that I've been looking at the yellow in real life a little bit.
Especially now that the images are coming out of it in the low light in the evening, that yellow comes out so strong.
The chrome shows up better too, I think.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Braking miles too early, I think. I need to concentrate on the lap time, but yeah. Just doing those brainless laps for now to get it into autopilot mode so that when I actually concentrate.
I'm doing brainless laps right now whilst I'm in a race, so I should probably concentrate.
I'll give this guy some space.
Car on your left. Clear.
Because I'm not really concentrating on time at the moment. I just want to do laps, which kind of locks this into autopilot mode. AusGP F1 in 18 hours. Oof. Yeah, I did see the news about Charlie Whiting, unfortunately, Rob. Bit of a sad and very sudden drama there. Well, it's not a drama for him, I suppose, is it?
No, it's not a drama for him.
It's yeah, it was a bit sad to see that, actually. A blood clot to the lung, I believe. They're putting the cause of death down to. So hopefully that wasn't caused by deep vein thrombosis or anything from the plane. But anyway, nonetheless, it has happened and it's very, very sad.
It is.
It was alright. I was alright with old Charlie.
They've named his replacement as Michael Massey.
Michael Massey, okay.
Because whilst, you know, they don't want to look too keen to
replace him.
Be replacing him. There is a race this weekend.
There is, yeah. Unfortunately, it's one of those situations. It is horrible to have to kind of go, well, you know, he's gone. He's the next bloke. But the reality is that it has to happen. You can't run a race without, you know, without that position. I suppose they could have named a placeholder position, couldn't they?
I guess if he's the next best person for the job and he's suited, then why muck around? But yeah, look, as you said, it's not a fortunate event, but these things happen.
That they do, unfortunately. But yeah, anyway, enough of that sad news. It's not good, but I don't want to dwell on it too much.
No.
But yeah, I believe it or not, Ryan, this is the first time I've been on iRacing since the Bathurst 12 hour. I suppose I just went so hard at iRacing in the lead up to it that sort of 2 weeks before it, I was doing it nearly every night, like not on stream, but doing it nearly every night, and then the big 12 hour race.
Yep, it would take it out of you.
Yeah, so I kind of, you know, and I wanted to get back to Gran Turismo as well because I'd given that a bit of a break, but it's good to be back. Because I did want to live stream a Assetto Corsa Competizione tonight because we got on that last night. I actually intended on making a video and got lost in the moment, was having way too much fun trying everything out and punching out lap times. And the video didn't happen. I thought, that's okay, I'm going to live stream it tonight. But unfortunately, it just wasn't quite stable enough. I did some little tests, and for whatever reason, it just maxes out my CPU. And that's what causes the stream to go so jumpy and everything like that. The CPU is essentially a bottleneck, so... Better do a practice pit entry, eh? Oh
Better.
yeah, that is narrow. But you can punch through here, okay, I can go heaps faster. Where's the actual speed limiter? Yeah. Oh, which is 60, so I don't have to slow down too much. Which 24 hour are you prepping for? Prepping for both of them coming up. But on May 3rd? Is that right, Ryan? Does that sound like what we discussed earlier? I think May 3rd, there's the Nürburgring 24 hour, which is the full Nürburgring GP circuit plus Nordschleife. So it is what they run in real life. So that is coming up on the 3rd of May. I can't confirm yet that I'm doing that, but it looks likely that I will. And then at the end of May is the 24 hour of Le Mans. Is it not, Ryan?
Yes.
Yes, correct. So they are the two that I'm sort of preparing for. Just did the MX-5 Tsukuba race. Found it hard to be consistent. Yeah, Michael, I was just sort of chit-chatting then. What is the time? I am running out of time, so I should probably go and punch. Try and punch a couple of hot ones out, shouldn't I? I got a feeling Leclerc will do Vettel. Oof, Barney, big call, big call. Could happen, though.
As long as it's consensual.
How about the Moto E fire? I know, Piasco. I know, I don't know what's going on there. Hopefully it doesn't jeopardise the championship. You know, look,
a lot of R&D and money and that going up in the...
Yep.
Up in flames, really.
Yeah, it's a sad situation, and it really could set things back a little while, which is a shame. Look, I'm not exactly mad keen on electric bikes, but at the same time, I am keen on always sort of advancing. Motorsport is a constantly evolving and advancing thing. Evolution is important in motorsport, and
progress.
Yeah, electronic bikes and cars is, you know, that's what that is. It's progression. Within the category, so I wouldn't want to stifle that just because right now I'm not that interested in it, because I'm sure one day I will be.
Well, I don't think it's going to come to a matter of one day we will be. There's going to come a point where we're not going to have a choice.
Man, that pit entry is tight. Yeah, it is, Piasco. It's tighter than a fish's arsehole, that one. iRacing is the game I'm most jealous of not being able to play. It is, look, it is, you know, I don't want to throw too many superlatives. It has its issues, 100%. And I would actually say, having done 12 hours in the GT3 race at around Bathurst, I would say that Assetto Corsa Competizione feels better, the GT3 car. So that game, you know, it's pre-release, but still has a lot of issues. But it feels better than iRacing. So I think that is now, if you enjoy GT3 cars, I think that's now the best game you could go and purchase to try them.
100%. And yeah, we had a really good time last night, giving a couple of the cars a crack at a few different tracks.
Yeah. Actually, do I need to request a new car? I never understand. See, I don't understand fully how this game works, but anyway, I'm just going to hit request new car because it's whatever. Let's get it there and get it done. Do some mad skids for the boys. I always push down. If you notice when I pull out of the pits, why the menu on the right hand side seems to change. For whatever reason, I always seem to come out of the fuels and come out of the pits and push the down arrow on my steering wheel, because on the other games, Project Cars, Gran Turismo, even Assetto Corsa, it's look backwards.
No.
So I just, out of habit, as I'm pulling out of the pit lane, I always hold the down arrow. I suggest buy and use your petrol vehicles before you can't. Yeah, exactly right. You know, I'm not exactly taking it easy on the decomposing dinosaurs with a rotary that deliberately consumes both oil and fuel. Can't decide if I should stay in fourth. It's alright for the first half of the corner, but there's no punch on the straight here. So I'm sort of thinking third gear is the way to go there.
Oh, I hate this. There's a guy that's behind me who's marginally faster than...
Actually, everyone's jumped out of this server. I'm a bit concerned that I haven't entered the race.
Probably.
I'm going to go out and check that right now because I am a bit concerned that everyone seems to have left this server. But I haven't got no... Oh, don't be like this. I hate it when iRacing screws up like that. Please exit to the pits, iRacing. You can do it. I believe in you.
Yeah, I had a guy for a while there who was just probably half a second a lap faster than me.
Yeah.
Better under brakes than me. But I was better through the faster stuff. And he just kept getting close and close. But I'd let him through one lap, so I was like, I don't want to borrow it. And then like the very next corner, he's run wide. So I was like, oh. And then
I can't exit the pits. I cannot exit the pits right now. I'm sorry, I'm getting butt frustrated. There we go.
Why not?
It appears. Yeah, I've not gone to race. So let me jump out and then try and jump back in. I hate it when iRacing does that. Sometimes it just seems to the escape button doesn't work and I have to like Alt Tab, Alt Enter. Find official races. I think I have to withdraw from that one, I guess. There's a few of iRacing's nuances I have not learned. I'm the only person you've ever seen that happen to? Great. Well, that's me. That's the technical difficulties you're here to see. There we go. Now I'll actually enter this. And hopefully it works. There we go, preparing sessions. I think I might actually be joining a correct session now. You always assume everyone here is Australian. No, Brownie, you'd actually be surprised. According to my analytics, there's actually quite a fair percentage of my subscribers that are from, especially the UK. That's probably my second biggest one. Australia is my largest, but UK comes surprisingly close. I think the big difference is with my videos that I upload, or say not even, I think much more people from the UK watch my live streams later once they're, it's not live and it's just been uploaded as a video. Because if you check the analytics fairly quickly after a stream, it is primarily Australian. So I think live during the stream I got mostly Aussies, and that's just because of the time of day that I do this. I can't get up at 4 AM and stream, so... You gotta go, Tej. Might pop back in later. Awesome, dude. Thank you for stopping by anyway. I do appreciate it. Don't know if I should try and adjust this or not. I think I might have made a big mistake here. Yep, and I've opened a window I didn't want to. Beautiful. Things are going well for me. Scottish dude here. Nice, Rob. Nice, welcome. Kogan, obviously the Irish. Luck of the Irish. By the way, hey, hippie, hanging out over there on Twitch. That's for some reason Restreamio is not showing the, and Ziltoid Racer from the UK as well. Cool. For some reason Restreamio is not showing through YouTube anymore, which it was. It was working perfectly, so yeah, I don't know what's going on. So the idea of tonight's stream is really just obviously working towards getting a C license, because the reality, Ryan, mate, I was very excited when I first got the D, but I tried the D and it just wasn't for me, so I decided that I would be much happier jumping into the C.
At least you know now, though.
Yeah, well, I've tried it. How do you know if you haven't tried it? That's my question.
That's it.
Okay, come on now. Go full screen, big fella. And now the stream has to go black, I'm pretty sure. And I'm going to watch the stream here and see what happens. Does it go black and then says no signal? There it goes. It went black. No, just went straight to go. Nice, that's not too bad. Scottish dude here also. Oh, nice, Alexander. Yeah, so definitely got a few. Just a handful amongst the handful of people actually watching this stream, but you're going to get that when you play a game that's not Gran Turismo Sport. That is how you go from 60 concurrent viewers, I did it again, on Tuesday night, to like 20 on Thursday night. But I appreciate those of you who are here now even more so.
Real MVPs.
The real MVPs. I'm glad I picked up that I wasn't in the session. That's because I joined before it was a joinable race. It's very lonely, hippie. Dude, feel free to... qualifying's about to begin. Dude, feel free to jump back over to YouTube now. I know I did ask on Discord if a couple of you wonderful, kind folk would... Oh, don't do this again. Jesus, what the hell, iRacing? Why you do me like that? Ah, stop and go, unsafe pit entry. I don't know about that. There we go. Oh, that's kicked me to race anyway. Nice. You trying your leg to something before jumping... you tying your leg to something before jumping into the sea. Nah, man. I'll just jump in head first, see what happens, eh?
Keep one eye open.
Yeah. It'll unlock a whole new world for me.
Maybe even two of them.
Oh, you know, who knows? Who knows? Good luck, thank you, Brownie. Appreciate that, man. Geez, I'm getting sniffly again.
You're bloody hopeless, mate.
It's because it's getting colder. That's the problem. We are down to... It is 15.9 degrees outside right now. It is chilling off, and it is expected to hit just 9 degrees overnight, Ryan. Just 9 degrees. It will get back up to 26 tomorrow, but just 9 degrees overnight. It's getting cold.
I reckon you'll probably be enjoying that cool temperature in the next hour or so.
Yeah, most likely. Especially during the radical race. I'm looking forward to that, though, around Laguna Seca. I need a bit of practice. Obviously came into tonight very raw. Having not touched the game since the Bathurst 12 hour.
Car stop on the left. Car stop on the left. Go right.
What's going on there, champ? You probably can't hold escape and go back to the pits. So it's not just me, Kogan. $7 degrees there. Oof, it's 2 degrees colder than I'm going to get at my coldest point tonight. Take your vitamins, yeah. To be honest, I'm one of those weirdos that gets hay fever, like, in autumn, and it is autumn now.
Practice is over. Head on in.
Practice is over. Head on in. Look at this clown pulling out of the pits now. He's not heading in anywhere, is he? He's made a bad choice. 15 degrees is a nice, warm summer's day. Yeah, probably. It does seem to rain a lot up in, well, I mean, let's be honest. The whole area. England, Ireland, Wales, Scotland, you name it, it rains a lot. But the further north you go, obviously, the further that comes. Now, don't expect a good qualifying position. You've seen that my quickest is 104.9. Everyone else is doing 103s, so I'm going to qualify last, but whatever. I'm just here to get this done and get my license rating. And do some mad skids for the boys on the way out. But it's lovely and green. It is lovely and green, Kogan. And through most of my state, it is brown and disgusting. It is. There's barely any green at all. But I won't complain too much because Oz Farmer. I bet it's a hell of a lot browner where Oz Farmer is. Is this quality now? This is quality. Yep, I am now into it. And I think we have 2 laps. From memory, you get an out lap, 2 laps. How's your race going, Ryan? Still going, I presume?
Yep, still going. Managed to work my way up to 5th.
Nice. 5th's alright, man.
Lap 28 of 32, so I'm almost done.
Green flag, green flag.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, here comes your first timed lap.
Better concentrate now. Too late on the power. Here's the corner I haven't got right once tonight, too slow. Just awful. Not much more to say about that one.
One more lap.
Okay, one more. I managed to find 1/1000ths of a second.
1.885.
In other words, who cares? I'm still a second off the pace. But we shall charge on and try again. Tried to brake a bit later. I don't think it's helped me at all. Okay, let's try this corner one more time. Yes, on the power early. That felt better. Yeah, and you can see the delta. I pulled back. I was down 0.3. Better through there as well. So I've got parts of this lap together, although the actual drive was worse. Use a little bit of that extra track they give you at Tsukuba, and I found another 4/100ths of a second. So unfortunately 104.8. I am a good second off the pace here. I'm not looking forward to finding out where I qualify. I'm sure it's at the back, but we'll just have to see how we go. Let's check the results. I don't want to look at this. Okay. There are people behind me. Alright. Well, alright. Wasn't even showing you guys my chat. I was just talking to myself. Yeah. Sorry, Hippie. I don't know what's going on. Restreamio is supposed to be, much like you can see the Restream bot and Twitch showing everything that's being said in YouTube. For some reason, it's not doing it the other way around. But I know I did request people on my Discord to... actually qualified 5th, I think, by the looks of that so far, which is alright. Yeah, but that was so that I could get affiliate on Twitch. But that has now happened, so don't worry. If you'd prefer to be on YouTube, then please by all means be on YouTube. If you prefer to be on Twitch, I do have the Twitch chat up now as well, so I'm going to be able to read them coming through too when I look for it. Yeah, I am technically. I guess I'm in the top half of the field, although 3 people chose not to qualify, but it's whatever. They're probably chasing safety rating, because when I was chasing safety rating, I didn't really live stream any of these races because they just weren't interesting to watch. But I actually started from pit lane and sat there until the rest of the field got, well, basically second last, got 30 seconds up the road, and then I would take off and have a very lonely race at the back. So it wouldn't give me good results. But that was how I got my safety rating up high enough to get to 4.0. In hindsight, I probably almost would have been better off chasing the C license and completing the requirements to get a C license, because you don't have to have a safety rating of 4.0 to race in those endurance races if you have a license level of C. But because I was D, you do have to have a 4.0. So I think I would have actually been better off in hindsight getting to license C, and then it wouldn't matter what my safety rating was because I would have had the appropriate license. So that's what I'm chasing now, so I no longer have to worry about having that 4.0 safety rating. I am at 4.99, but I'm back in the MX5 Cup races, so that is almost certainly going to dwindle down as I bump and rub. But I'll be obviously trying to avoid any contact that I can. Twitch is in a half with YouTube. Yeah, obviously. Let's make this interesting. $50 on the win. Oz Farmer, mate, I really do appreciate your generosity. But I also know that if it's $50 for the win, I ain't getting $50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 now. I'm 6th in line. Oh, there you go. It says on the right-hand side. I didn't even have to count myself. So I am now smack bang in the middle of the field. $50 lead nuggets if he wins.
How do you find out what you have to do to get a C license?
And I will show you on stream after this race, but I'm just waiting for it to load up. If you go to your profile, I think that's where I found it. Go to your profile and then look around down the bottom. I think I had to scroll down a little bit, and it says all your licenses. So it's got what you've got to do, like, because I'm at rookie for oval and rally because I've never done any.
Yeah.
And it says, you know, complete this or get up to that or whatever to do it. And mine for this was, I'm pretty sure it said complete 3 races. But I have to go and double check that. I think I have to complete 3 D-level races, which this particular one I'm doing now is not. But the radical race I'm going to be doing well, I hope I'm going to be doing it at 10 o'clock, although I'm not going to have much time to practice now because it's already 10 past 9 and this race hasn't started yet, so I'm not going to have a huge amount of time to practice. But that radical race is a D license race, I believe, so I think that should tick one of them off. But I'm keen to see if this MX5 Cup race does actually do it, even though technically it's a rookie level race. Hey Hubie, how are you, mate? Sorry, that's like a $1.50. Yes, so again, Oz, I appreciate your generous offer there. But I don't think you're going to have to pull the wallet out, put it that way. Starting out of 6th position, if I can get anything above 6th, I'll probably be pretty happy. I'm really holding back on getting D jokes, yeah. I've already covered off on them fairly early, I think. Get your foot in. I think that radical race, I have to check that. I don't know anything about that. I'm going into that so blind. That could be an absolute disastrous race.
Could be.
Feel the pressure building. Nah, no pressure, man. I already know the outcome. Righto, I'm ready for this race. No confidence, absolutely. Under promise, over deliver, that's what I always say.
Green, green, green.
Oh, mate, there has not got off the line at all. He has not even realised the lights have gone out, that guy.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
This guy behind me is all over me like a fat kid on a cupcake. Oh, turned a bit aggressively then. Actually got on the power at the wrong time then. It's so tempting. It sort of has it's a 2-stage corner, that hairpin. And when you first get through the first part, you're so tempted to get on the throttle, as I did. Then you end up having to back off anyway. I've elected to stay in 4th. Be interesting to see if that was the right decision. Yeah, no, it's gone okay for me. It's gone okay.
1 minute 11.293. You're now in 3rd.
I waited a little bit longer then to get on the throttle, but it still wasn't great. I am actually just starting to drop off the back of old Lionel there in second, which is unfortunate. Throttle too early in fourth. It wants to push, but that's okay. I am just dropping off the back, unfortunately.
1 minute 4.302.
Let's see, he's at 1.1, so it sort of remained about that 1 second, but I really just wanted to tag onto him. Pretty sure I'm putting way too much turn through the wheel as well. Anybody else put Charlie's channel on tablets and stuff when they're at the electric shops? Lol. Thanks, mate. Oh, he's run well wide, big Lionel. He's made a big mistake then. Let's see if we can't hunt him down.
1 minute 4.186.
I'll resist from attempting to stuff it up the inside from a mile back. Now, let's see if I can tag on the back of him, and he'll most likely go back up towards old Ludwig there. So I'd like to be in his toe, getting a suck job. When he does that, oh, he's actually made up a bit of time then. It looks like he was a bit loose through that turn, but he's pulled away from me a bit.
Well, I don't know where this radical thing is you're talking about.
It's under the Fanatec Challenge or something. No, it's under Radicals, right down the bottom actually. What license level are you out of interest?
Probably not eligible.
Are you rookie or D?
Rookie.
Yeah, I think it's a D. I'm pretty sure it's a D level race.
1 minute 4.366.
Looks like I need to get the D then.
You do need to get the D, mate. I've had the D, and I've had enough of it. I think you have to try these things, but I think I much prefer the C. That last lap was a 104.3, which is about half a second quicker than my quali lap.
Yeah, nice. I got 2.91, so if I can have a good race here, that'll give me the D.
I will. And once you've got the D, you should be able to see if you unhide, because you've obviously got hide ineligible ticked on when you're looking. If you untick that, you'll see it. It'll just say you're not eligible.
One minute 4.466. You got 10 laps to go.
10 laps to go, Jesus. How many have I done? 6. Oh, it's 15 lapper.
That maths doesn't add up.
Oh no, it doesn't, does it? I guess because I'm probably on lap 6. So our mate's gone, you got 10
if
to go.
you've done 6 laps and there's 10 laps to go, how is it a 15 lap race?
Well, no, I don't think I've done. I think I'm on lap 6. I don't think I've done 6. I've done 5.
Right.
Come on, mate. Get the abacus out.
Negative.
Hey, Shano, how are you, mate? How you been? Been a little while, man. Still flogging the guts out of R Factor 2? I believe you are.
1 minute 4.611.
it's good to see that Fraser Ross's McLaren's doing so well, Shano.
Why? Why is that?
Well, it's qualified on pole and
It is.
won the first race, but
Why is Shane excited about that, though?
oh, he's a bit of a Fraser Ross fan.
Oh, okay. Does he call him Fraser as well, or does he call him Fraser like everyone
He
else?
probably calls him Fraser.
Ah, okay, gotcha. Well, I like that you call him Fraser. I think it adds a level of class to it.
Yeah. It just sucks that the points won't be eligible this weekend for him.
The points won't be eligible.
No.
Why is that?
Because the car's not homologated. Well, it's set to the BOP for GT3s at the moment.
Alright.
So it's running as an invitational, which means it's not eligible for points.
Is that why it's doing so well?
Yeah. Oh, look, it could be. I mean, I'm sure that they've probably got it there or thereabouts, and
Just hasn't actually been homologated separately.
yeah, with the balance of performance to make sure, because the paperwork hasn't come through yet. Essentially, a lot of the homologation actually happens sort of this weekend at Beauregard with the Bog Bay and with the SRO.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah,
You guys just talk amongst yourselves as Ryan and I have a little private chat. If you're not sure what we're talking about, of course, this weekend the Formula 1 Grand Prix is on in Melbourne, which a lot of you will know, but the Australian Grand Prix does also have support classes, including the Australian GT Championship. Fraser Ross is the Porsche driver.
McLaren driver.
McLaren driver, sorry, who... He was Porsche, wasn't he? Maybe that's how that slipped in my brain. Anyway,
Well,
he put it on
Porsche
pole.
a couple of years ago.
Yeah, he did put it on pole today.
He did, and that's the thing. Like, I don't know how much of this is the car, how much of it is the BOP, like how much of it actually is legit.
Yeah, that's it. It's hard to tell if it's not properly homologated.
Yeah, so that makes it a bit difficult.
Oh, nearly close enough to get a suck job off old Lionel here. I don't think so though. He just seems to be pulling away. I might be just a touch too far back. 0.6 of a second on him now.
I will say though that his pole time was nearly a second clear of Hackett's, and that's pretty bloody impressive.
Because I made a dog's breakfast at that final turn. That is pretty impressive. So maybe the car is in fact.
Yeah, I mean, Fraser Ross keeps getting better year on year, no doubt. But he wasn't faster than Peter Hackett last year. So to step up and be a second faster at a track that Peter Hackett's usually doing pretty well, it's an interesting one. But I think the McLaren's going to be better this year anyway, because that was one of its biggest goals. I think the 650S was quite widely known to have a very narrow operating window, and to get the most out of it, you really had to be a top line driver. So Fraser did really well last year to get
Fraser.
Yeah, a lot of the results that he did.
Yeah.
But that was one thing that they did say they stepped up this year with the 720. They did make it have a much larger operating window, meaning it's a lot easier to get more people to be fast in it.
Yep. One of my go-kart friends, Jaden Ojeda. Ojeda? I don't know how to say that. I'll get back to that comment.
5 laps to go.
5 laps to go and I'm starting to bear down. Oh, look at him. He felt the pressure there. Big mistake. Yes, don't hit me. Yes. There's second. And I did it cool, calm, as a Hindu cow. There was no moment of panic. As I thought he was going to spear across the road and slam into me. Because so far I'm pretty sure I've had no contact and no off tracks.
Well, the only contact I had was a guy who was marginally faster than me who knocked me in behind in that last race, so I wasn't too happy about that.
Oh no, getting back to your go-kart friend. He qualified second today in F4 and lost by 6/1000ths of a second. You hate to see it. I bet he hates to see it more though.
1 minute 5.572. Okay, you're in second.
What's 25? What's going on there? Where are we? Keep you cool. Second is all yours. I hope so, man. Still in the front row at Melbourne, which is mad. Absolutely, Sim. Absolutely, man.
One minute 5.279.
I've lost about a half a second though since I haven't been following the old mate. So it looks like I really was finding most of my pace from him. There you go, it really is easier to follow.
So I'm just going to do this race again.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Otherwise, to do the one you're doing at the moment, I'd have to wait ages.
Yeah. Elena 3004, is that the same? What? Yeah. Sorry, you were saying, Ryan?
I've got 2.91, so as long as I can get more than 0.09.
Oh, you got to get 3, is it? Is that what your target is?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
1 minute 5.1.
Still in the 105s. So I really have sort of dropped between 3 and 5 tenths of a second since old mate's gone. Plus I'm concentrating. I was talking to you before. That's helping. You're obviously a calming influence.
That's just my soothing voice, mate.
He's obviously made another mistake actually, because he's not. I don't think that's him in 3rd, 4th or 5th. He was a different guy, wasn't he?
Probably, who knows? Not me.
White flag. One more left
I think
to go.
Zer was the guy that was behind me when I was in 3rd. And he's still the guy behind me. And now he's in 3rd.
1 minute 5.44.
You in a race now, are you?
Hey?
You in a race now?
Mate, I've been in a race for the last 15 laps.
Oh, yeah,
Of
that's
September.
right. Remember we had this conversation about how you'd done 6 laps?
You remember now, don't you?
Yep.
What is the time? I've got to get this done so I can go and do some radical practice. I should be alright, actually. I should have
You'll be
half
right,
hour
mate.
practice.
You'll be right, mate.
I'll tell you what, I got a lot closer to Oz's $50 than I anticipated. Honestly, was hoping for a top 5 there, especially starting 6th. I'll take 2nd. 2nd is alright. I get to spray the champagne. I get to stand next to the pit ladies, the podium ladies. And I'll probably shake some local government dignitary's hand too. Who knows? But that is across the line for 2nd position. So giddy up and woot.
There's the flag. It's over.
Yay.
Great job. You did really well.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate that. It always means a little bit more when you're navigator, when you're co-driver there, your team. Jesus, get the right words.
Engineer, mate.
Yeah, that's what I said. Gives you the kudos.
I'm touching myself
I
tonight.
can hear a little dono. Let's find out what it is. Please go back to the pits. Oz Farmer. Oh, drops a 20. Thank you very much, Oz. Much appreciated, mate. I really do. Thank you for supporting me through my tough times of getting second position. Nah, I'm actually really happy. So thank you very much for the donation. It is much appreciated. And who knows? I might even use that to and Piosco comes through with the 25 Polish lead nuggets. So it is raining donations here from some Dead Set Legends. As iRacing does finally let lead for silver. I get it, Piosco. I came second and they gave me a lead trophy instead. What are you trading in? Not AUD. It was 25. Sorry, I got to guess at that, man. The I think it's US. I think that particular one is US. And it must adjust, which I didn't think it used to. But yeah, I presume it does. But thank you for the 25. I'm sorry I was unable to check that quickly. I should actually open that up, but anyway, let's quit this. I don't need to save that replay. I don't think we need to watch any more MX5 racing. Oh, great. There we go. Straight back to Google. How about we go to iRacing? Polish lead nuggets, absolutely. Big ups to you blokes playing it. Absolutely. Seriously, I didn't expect it from either of you. And even if I had have won that, I certainly didn't expect any financial donations, which I never ever do. And I really do appreciate the fact that you guys did that for me. Now, let's go and have a look at my profile. And see if that MX5 Cup race counted towards what I need to do to get the Lex license. Cash money, that's it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is US Oz Farmer, because I think our dollar is absolute dog shit at the moment, isn't it? Aren't we buying 60-something US cents? We are in the hole. Here it is, Class D. Yeah, it says you need 3 more races or 4 more time trials in your license class or above. Yeah, okay. So the MX5 Cup races are useless to me because I need to do license level Ds. So that's what I need to do. You can see I haven't touched oval. Okay, there's 2 ovals. Unsure why. Or road. What? I don't know. Anyway, whatever. This is the one I'm looking at. So, hopefully, though, this official race... Yeah, we screwed against the US dollar. Yeah, we are, Oz. That we are. Now, Oz, you're not in the Discord, are you? What is the best way to contact you with that PM? Because I do want to send you something. There it is, down the bottom here. So this is... Oh, okay, it's a minimum license of Class C, which apparently I can enter, which is interesting. But I'm pretty sure it's because I have an SR still of 4.99, which I think is maximum SR. I don't think you can go above 4.99. So I am sitting on that. So let's jump in. I think because I'm above 4, you can race in the classes above you. I think that's how iRacing works.
Well, that's crap. It was loading me into the race, and then it's just like, nah.
It's like, yeah, but also nah. But yeah, thank you as well, Piosco. I do not want to downplay your Polish lead nuggets. I really do appreciate you. You're already a channel member, so you're already going above and beyond. And I do understand that. I do understand stuff. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. Stickers not required. Keep your postage money. That actually isn't what I was going to send you, Oz Farmer. So, I mean, technically it is, of course, because, you know, you need some stickers. But if you don't want them, that's totally cool. That wasn't what I was going to send you, but I do want to tell you something. There you go. I want to send you some words.
Well, that's a bit frustrating because that means I can't do anything.
So you couldn't get in the race?
Well, I was in the practice session,
yeah,
and then it's like, okay, go out and join the thing. So I went out to the pits, hit race. It was loading up, and then it went back to the home screen.
Yeah.
And it said, I'm like, what? So I tried to join the thing, and it says I'm already in a session. But like,
can you go and withdraw and then re-enter, or have you missed it now? It's over.
It's over. Missed it. So
Are you using Groove Music as in? Dude, I don't use any music programs except for Spotify. However, when I have a song on my computer that I want to play, like my intro and outro song, I've never bothered downloading a better music program. So yes, it plays through Groove Music. It's a little embarrassing, but I don't listen to any other music through it, so it's whatever. Sorry, Ryan, you have missed out.
Have done.
So you can probably practice for something else, I guess.
Well, it's just frustrated because I was thinking in the next 20 minutes I could have the D.
You could have the D.
Instead, now I'm going to have to wait half an hour.
Yeah. Oh, it gives you some time to get good at Tsukuba. You know you want to be dropping in the mid 204s. So it gives you a chance to get up to pace, and then you can smash out the MX5 Cup race, which will be starting in about 25 minutes anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. I could be a D by then.
Serious question, how much shows into your account, I know PayPal fee, but interested to see, after all with both AUD? I get paid in, I think it goes through in US dollars, but I'm unsure. No, I don't think it will. So I think the issue is here, the program I'm using that displays it in the stream only displays US dollars, I think. But I'm pretty sure in my bank account I get AUD, and PayPal only keep a very, very small amount. They keep a very small amount. So PayPal's fine. Like, they're totally fine. They're going to make their money somehow, and they offer a pretty good service for nothing. So I'm okay with that. YouTube, of course, does take 30%, for those who aren't sure, if you donate through YouTube. Which is, it's fine. It gave me this platform, and if it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't be here, so I'm not going to complain too much about it. Yes, you're no longer playing iRacing, Ryan. You're playing iCock Block, so no D for Ryan.
That's right.
Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I'm going to go do a couple of pracky laps. This car is a little bit different from the MX-5, but by the way, how good is it to be back at Laguna Seca? Oh man, I do love this track. So these cars are a little bit insane because they've got plenty of grunt, but not as much downforce as you might think for an open wheeler. So they don't have that much grip, but they're cool. They're a fun car to drive, and they are probably, like, in terms of what iRacing are doing here, they are probably a pretty good way to start introducing people to fast cars.
Well, I mean, that's exactly how Liam Talbot started racing.
In Radicals?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
So he was a bloke he'd never done any racing or anything like that before, but he was an adult human who had some money through means, and subsequently had some nice cars, and he actually went and did some driver training to learn how to drive these cars properly. Really enjoyed it, and looked into it, and eventually he started doing the Radicals. That's where he started, so it's good.
Right. Well, iRacing is not freaking letting me go back into the pits again. Oh wow, okay. So now I guess I'm not full screen. That's what iRacing's like. Okay, you want to go back to the pits. Instead of that, instead of going back to the pits, we can unfull screen you. Come on. I believe in you, iRacing. You've got this in you, man. I don't even have a mouse at the moment. Like, where is my mouse? I can't full screen. I don't know what's going on here, man. I'm trying to drive back to the pits and figure this out. But this is a very frustrating issue to have.
Yeah, it is. You're obviously doing something wrong though, because it's not happening for me.
Yeah, I don't, honestly, dude, I don't even have a mouse at this point. Oh, there we go. Holy shit, a mouse has come back. Welcome back to the mouse world, iRacing. Do you reckon you'll put me back in the pits now? Oh, holy freaking Luya, I'm back in the pits. Now, will it allow me to go full screen again? Nope, I can't even move my mouse again now. Okay. Ah, there we go. You've got 0 viewers on Twitch. Hippie is talking to himself. Hippie, you're over here on YouTube, man. You were indeed. Restream bot wasn't even bringing over chat. That's true. That is true, Hippie. I saw one that said, am I talking to myself? Can I donate in SC and sour cream and chives Pringles? Pound sterling is about 20 cents USD at the minute. Really? So you're tanking against the US dollars as well, eh?
Is that the Brexit though?
Yeah, so why does it show up as US dollar? It would be because of Brexit, I'd imagine. I have not kept up with that, so I don't know what's going on. YouTube takes 30%. Yeah, correct, Shano. These cars aren't insane. They are radical. Nice one, Jules. Zing. Yeah, that is true. So, if you do want to donate, you are welcome to do so in any form you like. You're certainly not obliged to. But I guess technically it does help me more if you don't do it through YouTube, but it's your call. I'm going to take a very quick break and leave you in Ryan's hands, and I'll be back in just a moment.
Well, that's not good.
Why is that?
Because I can't see the chat.
Well, that's okay. I'm sure you can talk shit for 3 minutes. 2.
Maybe.
I'll be back.
Yeah, I can't actually see anything you guys are saying because I've only got one screen for the iRacing, so I can't do both iRace and watch the stream.
Aha, I'm back. I'm thinking $1 a spin in these things could break me. Mouse Cursor God has returned. All bow down to the Cursor God. Yep, that's fair call. Can he hear us? I like the thing when you put it in the stuff and it makes a thing with stuff. Yeah, I don't mind that. It's a little irritating sometimes. But as long as you can basically get out 6 discombobulators from the stuff, then, you know, you've gone alright.
You're obviously making that with unobtainium.
Yeah, I generally use unobtainium as the primary material for that. What sort of times do I need to do? I need to, let's have a look. 122.5 is where everyone else is sitting. So I need to find all the time in the world. These things are a bit hard to drive. I love this track. These cars are so fun. Whoops! They are a bit mental. And I'm going to go change the brake bias forward. Because as we know, and it does trigger a lot of people that watch my streams, I run my brake bias a long way forward. Oh, that's... Let's go 62% for now, eh? See how that feels. And when the tyres are still cold, these things feel even worse. Right, so what am I chasing? 22s, aren't I?
Come on, mate.
Six discombobulators. Mate, you get a good yield. Yeah, not combobulators, hippie. Discombobulators. They're slightly different. Come on, please give me some front end grip, Radical. I'm wondering if this is the kind of league now that I need to go and organise a setup, which I do not have. I'm not sure if this runs setups or not. But my word, there's a lot of unders here in these things. I'm a late breaker, brakes to the front. Absolutely, Shano, thank you. And for those who don't know, Shano has got some steering talent. So he just okayed my tactic. I'm just a late breaker, that's what I do. I probably learnt because I spent my whole life riding motorbikes. But I brake late, I brake hard, I do most of my braking in a straight line, and then I turn late. So I need a front end that steers. I'm not the best with understeer. And I have my bias to the front. Hey Chris Redbeard, how are you, mate? Someone squished a wheel, it looks like a rugby ball. Come on, turn. Jesus, this feels real bad all of a sudden. Everyone else is in the 20s, man. Stiff in the rear end, you'll be used to that. Lol, Shano. Got him. I wonder if I actually can muck around. Oh, Jesus. Is iRacing going to let me? I might just pull into the pits and then do it. What happened to the cricket chair? No, still got it, man. No WD-40. Just not as mobile, I guess, in the chair. Actually been considering buying a play seat. They're about $600. And I would render this rig that I've already got useless, but I could also just sell that and get probably $150 back or $100 back or something. Whoops, no. Okay, so the pit lane starts a bit earlier than I anticipated. Oh, maybe not. I didn't get a drive through. Right, can I, first of all, hold escape? Yes, I can. Garage. Nah, it's fixed setups. Fixed setup, so there's nothing I can do about it. I just have to get good, I guess.
Get good.
I gotta get good. Chassis, can I adjust anything? Anti-roll, they're on soft. Brake bias, how about I just change that so I don't have to worry about it every time I go back in. Go to about 62. And I can't adjust any of that stuff. Apply, passed, done. Alright, let's just get back out and do some practice. Not that anyone will care, but 56 mil of rain just fell in the last hour in Hornsby. So jealous. Oh, if you're still getting nothing, Oz. Man. Everyone needs to do a rain dance before bed tonight for Oz, who desperately needs some friggin' precipitation to fall out of the sky.
I'll come up there with my car and just watch it every day.
Yeah, that'll work. Make sure you use his water to wash your car.
No, I'll take a truck up there.
It'd be like print and gold up there at the moment, I reckon, the big water tanker. I think I did enter the race this time. Wonder how many people are going to be in it.
Should tell you down the bottom.
Well, there's only 4 people in the standing so far.
Yeah, but it should say at the bottom. Mine says race session 23 registered.
Oh yeah, it does. It's behind my steering wheel. I have 7 people registered. It might be a quiet affair, but that's okay. You know, at the moment, I'm guaranteed a top 10.
Going for a top 10.
Is that Shane racing with you? No, that's Shane Russell. As per his YouTube name. They're looking for Shane Chancellor. Actually, I think last time I asked you about iRacing, Shane, you said you... Oh, there's so much understeer. You said you weren't currently on iRacing. I don't know if that's still correct or not. Shane certainly doesn't need to join the stream to prove how much faster than me he is. You just can take my word for it. He will go a lot faster than me. I think I'm just rubbish. I'm just not going to go well here. Yeah, not currently, yeah. Jesus, what is the trick to getting...
They say you cut the course.
Yeah, I know,
You'll have
mate,
to slow
calm down.
and give up the time gained.
What is the trick to getting the front end of these things to freaking turn, man?
Drive slower.
Yeah, but then I go slower. I probably don't. I probably go heaps faster. Whoa, big front end lockup. Wish it was running where I'm at. I'm pink, thanks to being out in the sun all day. Bloody ginger life, yeah, man. You should know. You should never leave the house without that 50 plus.
Not American 50 plus though, as I found out.
Oh, what's American 50 plus?
Probably like 5 plus.
She's not made for Australian sun, is it?
No. Because when I was at Bathurst on the Friday, we used my mate's sunscreen that he picked up in Hawaii, and it was 50 plus. I'm like, yeah, sweet, no worries, this will be fine. All of us got well burnt.
You know you got to reapply it, yeah?
Yeah, well, you're using it all day.
Yeah, right.
So we went to the shop and bought some more Australian stuff, and we're fine.
Yeah, the Australian 30 plus, and all of a sudden you were all good.
Yeah. He was saying though that apparently the laws over there are much lower than what we have in Australia. That you can even get a sunscreen tablet. Like
wow.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah.
That's not going to do a great deal.
No.
Get off there, you utter idiot. See if iRacing will allow me to go back in the pits again. And that's going to be a no. What even? I'll go back in the pits. No, okay, I guess I have to drive around to the pits. Because it's the only place that works.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained.
Live in the pink dream, that's it. Happy pink day. Except in America you go to jail for 20 years for stealing a chocolate bar. You've been playing Dirt Rally Boulder Bum? I actually haven't. I've been thinking about getting it, but I'm not going to have the time. I'm not going to buy it because I'm not going to have the time, so I'm not going to play it. And I'll just end up sitting back going, well, that was money well spent, wasn't it?
Yeah, you're better off waiting until later in the year when you've got a bit more time and buy it for probably half the price.
Yeah.
And actually enjoy it.
Need to bring this track to GT. Absolutely. It's actually great just to be back at Laguna Seca.
When I first heard you say that, I'm like, is that like someone taking the piss? Because obviously I'm racing at Tsukuba.
Come on, game. Let me go to the pits, please. It stays, and then it disappears. Come on. Hold escape to get out. Come on, let me... Okay, so I had to go out of full screen to make that happen. But it did happen. Are you getting Division? Probably not, Speedy Chicken Man. I love the Division one, and I played the absolute crap out of it. There's not many people in this. There's 9 people registered, and I am the slowest. Well, Derek, Kurt, and Mark haven't set a time, but I am comfortably the slowest nonetheless. I'll learn something from this, and it should still go towards my license test, though.
Yeah.
Like my license progression, even if I don't do well here. But so far, top 10 in the bank. Yeah, Speedy, in the pit lane, the cars are just, you just drive through them. So yeah, anyway, Speedy, I love the Division 1, and I played the shit out of it. I put hundreds of hours into that first one. And then I just kind of burnt out on it, and I did download the beta for Division 2. And I was like, okay, yeah, this feels great, but I just can't be bothered. It's not the same as the first. It's so much different from the first in a lot of ways, but in a lot of ways, it is the bloody same as the first. And I was just a touch burnt out, so no. Not at this stage. They claim to be a realistic game, but you drove 3 cars in the pits, yep. Hey Kraz, how are you, mate? The real pit lane simulator. That's not what iRacing does claim to be.
The one thing about Division that put me off was unloading entire clips of M60s into a person's head.
Yeah, but that is the type of game it is, though. That is the type of game it is. Like, it's a looter shooter. If you don't have bullet sponges, you would get very sick of it very bloody quickly. Don't play Anthem if you don't like bullet sponges.
Well, I'm not going to play Anthem just by the reviews.
I know. You're not going to play Anthem because it is absolutely nothing like the kind of game you would ever enjoy. But also the reviews aren't great.
Yeah.
Looter shooter full of sponges, that's it. Or shooter looter full of sponges. Especially if I get to see tonight, which I won't. But this race should at least contribute towards it. And I can continue on the march and the preparation for, at least I hope, the Nürburgring 24-hour on May 3rd. Or May 3rd to 5th. I don't know how it lists 3 days, but it's whatever. You're playing Anthem right now. Nice one, Speedy. I didn't buy it. The reviews did not sell it to me. Gonna break so much later, but it's like, yeah, nah. I don't actually want to go fast, do I? I want to hang around up the back and just have a nice lonely race. I hate that red curve on the inside. Could be worse. Could be like Red Dead Online. That shit died, yeah. Oh boy, howdy did that thing die. That game, that is one of the best examples of a game going from hero, absolute hero, to zero.
Yeah, like absolute. I don't think that there's been a game recently that's been more hyped and more like wanted by everybody.
Well, it's not that people didn't enjoy the single player, they did. It's the online aspect that died about half an hour after it released.
I think Grand Theft Auto is still selling higher.
I'm pretty sure its online numbers are certainly high, so it wouldn't surprise me. But I mean, I'm not quite sure what they expected. They, Jesus, is this?
1 minute, 21.8.
Oh, jeez, I wasn't even concentrating on that lap, but I've cranked out a 121, so I've just found a few tenths. Come on now, iRacing, let me go to the pits. Holding escape. Can you hear me touching escape and holding it now? There we go. Holy shit. We're in. Race time. I'm not going to go well. I am going to come last, but it is going to contribute, hopefully, to my license rating. People are going back to GTA after Red Dead, yep. I mean, what other games let you walk around and smash people with dildos? That's true. Is that game, though? Isn't that another game that's sort of similar, open world, but you walk around with dildos? What was that called? Can you do that on Grand Theft Auto? I don't know.
Yes, yeah.
You can?
Yeah.
I think there was another game that was like famous for doing that.
You can do that. A lot of things on Grand Theft Auto.
After the flying cars and bikes, I was out of GTA. Yeah, look, I just burnt out on it. I really enjoyed the storyline on the PS3. I played a fair bit of the online on PS3. Then I got it on PS4. Played the storyline, well, not all of it. Played about a quarter of it and kind of went, yeah. Got online, and then that was it. Other than Ryan, we had a few little stints on it. But every time we did, we just get in and like play a full game of golf.
Done stupid stuff like that, yeah. We spent the whole night playing golf and tennis and arm wrestling and stuff. And the best bit was going away and getting dressed up to be like pompous golf players and then pompous tennis players.
That's what we're doing. We're literally dressing for the occasion. We were playing dress-ups and then playing golf. Yeah, that spiraled for us. That's why I uninstalled it.
I think the last time we ever played it, we all were getting cars and going to the airport, and then these two people came along with jets and just kept shooting us.
Yeah.
I think that's the last time I ever played it.
Yeah, that wasn't good. We did have some good times on it, but that game's dead for me anyway, pretty much.
Yeah.
Antonio, that's great, man. I really appreciate you letting me know that. Letting everyone in the chat know that. When is the 240 thing, Speedy? It is going to be after the FIAs. So I'm waiting for Gran Turismo to release the FIA calendar. And then I will then be able to start the date because I don't want it to clash with the FIA. So I don't want to start it now because it's going to run halfway through everyone's FIA stuff. So I'm going to wait till the FIA calendar is done, and I'll probably start it like the week after that official FIA season ends. The week after that, I'll probably run the Fuguzi Championship. GTA was fun at first. Now it's just mental. Yeah. Glitches and the gazillions of dollars, it's it's lost its appeal. The businesses are cool though. Well, that actually no, yeah, you're wrong, Ryan. The last time we got in, we were mucking around with businesses. That was the last time we did it, and you were trying to become like a massive gangster overlord, dude. Qualifying. Wish me luck, people. I'm going to need all of the luck I can get. Fair bit of oversteer, trying to get some temperature in those tyres.
I too am about to qualify.
Hey, I'm just on my outlap. So
Me
what
too.
sort of time do you get down to at Tsukuba?
5-0.
Oh yeah. Man, just have a clean race, you never know what will happen. I didn't have the pace to come second, and yet came second anyway.
I didn't have the pace to come fourth in the last race, but everyone
Yeah, but you did it.
crashed and everything, so...
How long before Red Dead Redemption has flying horses? You're probably right, man. It's sad, but it's true. It wouldn't be funny if it wasn't true or probable. Hey Rory, how are you, mate? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Thought I'd better get this license level up to C, even though I can participate in stuff because I have a 4.9.
Green flag, green flag.
4.9 safety rating, but I just want to get to C, take the pressure off. I don't have to maintain that 4.0 safety rating. And Ryan's currently doing the same thing, trying to get his license level up.
Yeah, I've got to get ready a little bit quicker though, because the first VLN race is the first weekend of April.
Big mistake. First weekend of VLN race is when?
The first weekend of April.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's a 4-hour race. They're all 4 hours, aren't they?
Yep.
I don't think I had enough temperature in those tyres. Let's hope lap 2 goes a bit better for me. Yeah, Rory, man, if you need any help with your live streaming, I've had so many technical difficulties at this point, and I've had to find my way around all of them, so I might be able to hook you up. If you've got some questions... Oh, it's too hot. If you got some questions, hit me up in Discord, man. We'll go through it. Let's see if I can have a better second lap. Oh, is my brake bias? Is this what's happened here?
One more lap.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. It's gone back to 56, and I wanted to be at 62.
It's not ideal, mate.
It's not ideal at all when you're a late breaker. You get hard on the anchors, and the arse of the car comes around on you all the time. Damn it. Yeah, so I didn't even count my... I don't think it's going to count either quality lap. I'll be starting last because I had an off-track on both laps. So I'm pretty sure if you have even one off-track in your quali, it discounts your lap time. I had it at the same corner. Out that section anyway, came in too hot, but doesn't matter. I don't think it'll include this all the last time because I had that off track. So it does. There's checkered flag.
There's the flag.
Yeah, no lap recorded, so it hasn't. It's excluded both of us. Damn, man, that Louis guy, Lewis, got a 119.5. That's quick. So I would have been pretty much in the back anyway. It doesn't make a huge amount of difference. It's echoey. What's echoey? Oh, your stream. Your stream's echoey. I could have a think about that. I hope you're not referring to my stream because if it is, I could probably try and fix that. I reckon you've just got sound coming out of somewhere. It'll be just something simple like you've got YouTube playing in the background so you can listen to it, but you haven't muted it or something. I don't know. Like it could be anything, but we'll have a. First, 50 polished lead nuggets. Second, 25 polished lead nuggets. Third, 10 polished lead nuggets. I'm not going to get any of those positions, Piosco, so your money is safe. But if I do happen to get them, then please don't, man. You've done enough. You're already a member. You already donated tonight. Please appreciate your sentiments, but you've done enough, man. But thank you. Oz wants a refund for last place finish. That could happen. That could happen. Last is highly likely, I'd suggest. There's two reasons why it doesn't count your qualifying laps. One, you're running off the track, and the other is ping. I never actually looked at what my ping was. It's at 283, so if that fluctuates above 300, it's down to 275 now, but if it fluctuates above 300, it will not count your times anyway. Doesn't matter what your time is. You could be the fastest out there. But yeah, unfortunately, we are grouped in with everyone. As soon as that ping goes over 300, forget your lap times, it doesn't count them.
It's just wonderful, isn't it?
You're pretty confident that was for laughs. Man, you could probably give me 1 million Polish lead nuggets for first. You could probably put that on the table, and I ain't going to get it.
At the same time, though, I just had my lap count, and I've gone and checked mine, and mine says 300.
Right, yeah, it does fluctuate. So it just has to be under 300 when you cross the line, basically. And then it would have counted, but if it goes over 300, it doesn't count it. Chris Redbeard. No echo here, it's fine. Dare I say radical? Oof. Ooh, big oof. The dad joke winner of the day. What's going on, my Jay? Welcome to the stream. Stephen Bradbury, here we come, and that's exactly what I'm going to need, mate. Is a Stephen Bradbury moment to get this happening. So I am going to be starting out of 10th position, out of 12, and I have no pace. So yay!
We have some pace.
I mean, I have some. I did technically complete a lap.
Yeah.
Stephen Bradbury moment would be the perfect way to cap this live stream off, though. Hey Mart, how are you, mate? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to everybody to the stream. Hopefully you have enjoyed yourself. It's always a pretty quiet stream when I'm not doing Gran Turismo Sport. But hopefully you've enjoyed yourself. If you have, do remember to leave a like. It helps me out a heap. It doesn't cost anything to do. And if you're really enjoying yourself and you are new, if there is in fact anyone here that is not currently subscribed, do consider subscribing. And if you do, hit the bell icon next to that so you actually get notified sometimes when I go live. I'll say another 8th position, Mojo. Good call, good call. You missed last race though, man. I came 2nd, qualified 6th and came 2nd. That's a good race. If I can get top 10 here. What am I starting? 9th, aren't I? No, 10th. If I can get top 10, I'll probably be happy. Means I will beat 2 people. 50% chance of being notified. That's about what it is. So even with the bell icon on, it gives you about half chance to get notified. Oh mate, you could you could open the window and throw your wallet out the window, Oz. You're not gonna have to worry about anything. Unless you're chasing that refund. Oh, look, Mojo. Look at the doubters. People in the chat. Back me up here. Look at the doubter. Mojo's like, no, you didn't. Guess what, mate? Hit rewind. Oh, mate up there is very enthusiastic. Just holding it pinned. Flames popping out the back. See if I can get one of these things. I actually got the MX-5 off the line magnificently using half throttle and trying to ease the clutch off. I'll do the same in the Radical, but these things do wheel spin a lot, so I'm going to have to be as ginger as Chris's beard. Here we go. Too many revs, waiting for the green.
Green, green, green.
Got the launch right, but I actually didn't have enough revs and I bogged it down.
Left side, you're in the middle. 3 wide, clear on the right. 2 wide, clear on the left. Left side. Keep to the right, clear.
Tyres are so cold. Grip is so low. So many stabs at the throttle. Oh, hit the red thing. Oh, yep, round I go. The one thing you don't want to do at that corner is hit the bollard in the middle of it. And myself and my friend behind me there did exactly that, so...
Car's got on the left. You've got a slow car on the left.
Was momentarily a good start to the race. But I am back to 10th. I really want to check my brake bias. Where is that screen? There, no, it's in 62, that's right. Do I have to pit in this race? How long is this race? 19 laps. I hope I don't have to pit. So I've set no pit strategy out whatsoever. Hey Weeping Eye, welcome to the stream.
Slow car ahead,
Oh.
go right.
Stay off the red bollard that time, probably a bit too wide, didn't get the bowl effect, but that's okay. We shall charge on.
Car stop on the left.
If I can try and keep most of the race fairly incident free, I'll probably pick up spots just from people like old mate here. Whoa! He suddenly slowed down, which I was not expecting. So the aim at the moment is just to keep it clean. So I'll come in too hot to that final turn and cocked it all up. Old mate will get his spot back, but that's alright. Slap 2.
Left side. 1 minute 23.023. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the left.
I've actually done him around the outside there. That's a bit embarrassing for old mate. Don't have to take me there. Thank you. That is one of the worst spots on the track to try and overtake. No, I mean not the worst, but it's one of them. That's better. It's much more how I should take it. Hey, look at that, I'm up to 7th. Nice. Ooh, I'm on the throttle a bit early.
You've got a slow car on the left.
Oh, someone else has made a mistake. This is my tactic. Try and be slightly cleaner than everyone else. Just jumped in, wins the race. I'm in it, artificial fruit. I am in the race. 22.3. Not too bad considering I was side by side with people at the start of the lap. That corner is still bending me over and giving me the D license that I deserve. Oh mate, he's got heaps more pace than me. I don't think he'll make fairly light work of me, I'd imagine. That's your only tactic, survive pretty much. Oh no! Just clipped that red thing, just clipped it, I'm lucky. I've already got 3 of 17, I actually don't... Oh mate's got a very gun shy because he's gone into that corner exceptionally slowly. Oh! Presumably that's lag. It's a fairly odd line to take. And he also didn't lose any pace out of it. And yeah, is a pit going to be required here?
Minute 23.559.
To try and be gentle on the tyres, I suppose. It is good to be back racing at Laguna Seca though. I still do it. I brake too early there, and then I'm so tempted to turn in. And I end up clipping that friggin' red.
You got a slow car on the right. Car stop on the right. Go left.
Whoa, yeah, there's that guy. The guy in front of me just slightly took flight. I don't know if anybody saw that. Let's have a look through some stats at fuel. 32 litres, remaining 26 laps. Oh, mate, shit it is.
22.652.
Damn it. 4 of 17. I've got to watch that. That's better through there. Certainly make you bloody concentrate. Ryan hasn't said a word for 5 minutes.
It's pretty standard for me in a race, though.
It is. Even I found myself getting pretty quiet here, and that's not that standard. Yeah,
I've actually
artificial
got to
free.
back up the first 3 people are holding me up.
Wow. Look at you go, Captain Awesome. You better
But I don't
overtake
wanna
him there, mate.
I don't want to try and overtake him because if I get a bloody contact in, then that's...
True.
I need a clean race.
You
So I'm
need
just sort
SR
of trying
points.
to... Yeah.
Yeah, your results don't matter, man.
Yeah.
Only your SR matters. Positional update from Ryan. So does that mean you're 4th?
Yep.
Nice. 4th in that MX-5 race. So he's now doing the one that you watched me do earlier. And if his
And these
SR
guys
is
are flat out holding me up.
and if his SR is good, he'll get the D.
I'll get the D.
Got windscreen wipers, I know, right? It's getting very dirty, isn't it? Well, this would be my stack hat, one would assume, as opposed to a helmet, as opposed to a windscreen. There you go. When you go fast, it kind of all disappears. It's only really when you slow down you notice the blurs.
You can set a button to have a visor tear off.
You can, but I have not done that. So I don't know what the standard tear off button is. I'm not going to start punching around on the keyboard now.
Why? None of your buttons work anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Escape won't even take me to the bloody pits. I thought that clown was going to try and overtake me into that. Look at that. He should have just waited, because now look how much time he's lost. What a stupid spot to try and overtake. He's exactly where he deserves to be after trying a pretty stupid spot on the track. Oops, there's another one. That's 5 of 17. This will actually start to hurt my SR a bit here soon. But I'm not too worried about that. I need to get the license level C. I'm already at 4.99 SR, which I think is max.
1 minute 22.182.
He's so much faster through the first few turns.
I just passed him without contact.
Yeah.
Went into the first hairpin. Had a good move on him. He sort of was around the outside, so he had the preferred line for the next one.
Yeah.
I just backed out of it a little bit, and as soon as I could, dived over to the left-hand side, so I had the inside for the next hairpin, and just dove up the inside.
Nice.
He didn't know what happened. He bloody just ran wide.
Good move, man. I unfortunately took a little bit too big a bite out of the dipper. Out of the corkscrew, as you were saying that, yeah. And got my 6th off-track infringement. It's not going well for me. That guy is pretty aggressive, but he keeps trying to overtake the stupid spot. If he just waits, if he backs off and follows me through there, he'll have me by turn 1. And this is the section where he's quicker. I'm braking so much too early here. I'll try and brake a little bit later next lap. Oh no, he's made a mistake. This is 8.3 seconds slower. Someone's made a big whoopsie up there, and jeez, that's number 7. Oh, you'd think iRacing people wouldn't try this, mate. Trying to get my SR up and hanging out in the MX5 lobbies. I came out of that, like when I went to Bathurst 12 hour, or went to it, when I did it, if you had have asked me where I got cleaner racing, iRacing or Gran Turismo, I 100% would say Gran Turismo Sport. But bear in mind I was racing up against rookies, whereas in Gran Turismo Sport, I've been an SR of S for the entire time I've had the game, and I'm DRA, so I'm up against some fairly clean races.
I think the other thing as well is, given the time frame, it's probably weeded out a lot of the people who don't really...
Oh, you rage quit, Sweaty? I sucked into him. Yeah.
The people who don't really care too much, it's got rid of a lot of those sort of people.
Yeah.
So...
But, I mean, iRacing's been out since 2008.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about Gran Turismo though. Gran Turismo is much more accessible to the people who are likely to race a bit average.
Panicked. I'd already... Oh, no. God damn it. Come on, Radical. Didn't factor in for dirty tyres then. So I came around the corner. I'd already ran wide because I was worrying about not running into that guy who was in the middle of the track doing a burnout. Then I panicked some more and steered away from him, which I had to be fair. I was heading towards him, which spun me. And then I forgot to factor in the dirty tyres, Ryan. And had another spin.
You didn't factor in the dirty tyres, mate.
Didn't factor in the dirty tyres, and I lost a hell of a lot of time to everyone. So it was just a real bad time is what I just had. And it's because of old mate who spun, so what could have been an opportunity to soak up an extra position turned into somewhat of a disaster for me. Laguna is really awesome, Augusto. 1:36, wow.
Third spot.
Nice, man. Nice work. Finished the race, or that's just
No, that's it.
Just overtook it. Yeah, no, you finished the race. Yeah,
So
that's good, mate.
Passed him, pulled out by about 4 seconds, and was catching the leaders because yeah, they were slowing me down.
Question is, did you get the D?
I don't know. I'm about to find out, I guess. Pretty happy with that, right?
Yeah.
Got the D.
Nice, mate, nice. Yeah, you can do the radical race.
Yeah, no, not tonight.
No. Good fun cars though. It's a shame I'm a bit shit, but I suppose I left myself, what, 30 minutes, 25 minutes of total practice time to get myself prepared for this race. So,
Yeah.
mental note, do some practice.
1 minute 22.554.
This is a bit wider than I wanted.
I got plus 0.56 on that one.
Yeah, it does explain, if you hover over it, I think there'll be a little star or something on the results sheet, that when you go up a level, it looks a lot bigger because there's something to compensate, so you get a lot more SR rating when you go up a license level. Still kissing that red bollard in the middle of the corner. That's a bastard of a thing.
Yep. So absolute proof that I was the fastest. I qualified 6th in that race.
Sixth.
And I did the fastest lap in that race.
How'd you only qualify 6th?
Don't know.
Everyone's pretty happy that you got the D, Ryan.
Yeah, look, I'm pretty happy with it. Give it a go, see what it's all about.
Yeah, well, how do you know that you don't want it if you don't try it?
That's right.
You might really enjoy being in D and not want to upgrade. But eventually, mate, if you're anything like me, you'll want to go to the C.
Yeah, look, I got to give it a crack, I guess.
Very punny.
Ah!
Got him.
And eventually we'll get to the A.
So everybody quit this race except like me and the guy behind me. Oh, that's first coming up. I'm not far from being lapped, Ryan.
Oh,
It's a bit embarrassing, isn't it?
it's pretty bloody embarrassing.
Oops. Old mate behind me must have died of fright because he got up to 1.1 seconds behind me and he's now 7.5 seconds back.
1 minute 22.
That'll happen.
You've got 5 laps to go.
Only got 5 laps to go. A bit of a lonely old race, but I've done it to myself. But I look forward to doing more radical races. This is definitely going to be a series I use to get myself to see, I think. Mind you, there's a few options, but seems like one of the good ones. I think I finally sort of got into a bit of a rhythm now too, which is nice. Sorry about the bugs on the visor, guys. I haven't set a visor tear-off button. But I'm used to it, man. You should see, like, I took my bike to work at lunchtime today. You should see the bugs on the visor of that.
Got a tear off?
No. No tear-offs on a road bike helmet, man. I mean, you could do. If you're a bit of a tosser, you could do.
If you wanted to be a proper wanker,
Yeah.
these are the sort of things you could organise for yourself.
If I wanted everyone to look at me and go, what a wank... Okay, I'm not a good example there because people think that anyway, but if regular people want other people to look at them and go,
The average
look at this
Joe.
wanker, then they should put tear-offs on their road bike helmet.
Yeah, that's definitely what they should do.
Is the stream a bit buggy? Is it? Oh, Chris. He's good. He's on it. Stream's a bit buggy. Get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, took you a
Quite.
while.
I did get it, I just didn't think it was as funny as what you obviously did.
Oh, there might have been some sarcasm in that reaction, Ryan, but you know, who knows? Who knows, eh?
Oh, no. Oh, okay. Now I get it. Good pun, though. On point.
Yeah, he's all up with the puns today. I'm only 4.8 seconds in front of the leader. I'm not going to be able to... Man, 10 off-track incidences. What am I doing? I'm going to hurt my SR so much here.
7-3. You've got 2 laps to go.
2 laps to go. The question, the big question. Can I stay on the lead lap? Smart money would be on no. But, you know, I'll take 6th. 12 people started the race. That's mid-pack. For 25 minutes practice, it could have been a lot worse. Especially given that I spun on lap 1. No, don't you ever stop. Don't you stop. Whoa! I could have stopped that though. Oh, don't run into the leader. Pretty important.
So I have Class D, but it's got me at 2.47. And I'm just going to go and check what I need to do to get Class C.
Yeah.
And it's basically saying that my SR is below 3,
Yeah,
so I'm
correct.
not...
You need to get it up to 3.
I thought that was the idea of getting to D. I don't understand why I've gone up.
Because I think you got to get your
down here.
SR. I think you got to get your SR rating per license level.
Oh, right, okay. Guess that makes sense. Somewhat. Well, I know what I'm bloody doing tomorrow then, I guess.
Yeah. I'm going to work, you know, and doing that thing.
I have what looks to be 4 weeks of time
Jesus Christ, man.
to do race.
Well, I think you'll be okay getting the license level.
Yeah, look, I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Three less spins and you'd be in the money again, yeah.
Didn't you only have 1?
No, I've had 3 total.
Yeah, right, eh?
Because I spun at the start on that one. I spun when I was trying to avoid running into old mate, which that one I think was a bit more fair. I mean, I kind of did make a breakfast of it, but I did come around the corner, see him spinning in the middle of the track, which made me run wide. Which I still sort of saved it from spinning, but then... I am finished, 6th position. And then I spun on my own again, so...
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
I mean, I'd take 6th, I suppose. I would have taken
Great
a
job,
hell
you
of a
did
hit
really
to my
well.
SR then, but it's whatever.
It is whatever.
I was reading that the spin was happening. Rosco, you're at work not doing anything. I bet you wish you were racing. Oz wants to see if you can handle the power, Ryan. The power of the...
Well, I'm actually
the
in the process right now of purchasing the track that I need to go and do the VLN races.
Oh yeah, yep.
Because I am now eligible for said things.
Eligible for the VLN. Yeah, I'll take 6th, but... And I'm not looking forward to how these results went. Who won? Yeah, good race pace, he was quick. a few people bailed out very early on. But it actually did look like the top 9. So there was 9 people running, so it also came 6th. I did actually beat 3 people. Didn't you start 12th and finish 6th? I did. Take that all day. That's true, Chris. No lead for the dead. Good call, PSK. Good call, man. Let's go and have a look at the results sheet. But at least it was fun to use a radical. It's my first radical race. Minimal practice. I will take it. You're right, Chris. I will take 6th from a 12th position start. Let's see the hit. Here you go. So if you hold your mouse over the reason why, here's a guy here who's gone to Class B, which is plus 5.5. But it says here, to help keep your license from bouncing up and down when you near a boundary, license classes and major SR levels overlap a little. Whenever your license changes class, say from D to C, or your SR changes a major level, say from 3 to 2, the change will include an extra bump of around 0.4 that reflects this overlap. So there you go.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's going on for you.
I did read it when you suggested that.
Oh, I actually still got a plus. I got plus 14 iRating. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm Class D, but I'm still 4.99, which is maximum safety rating. So even though I got all those off-track incidences, I suppose you're still in the positive, aren't you? You're going to have to really cock it up to go into the negatives like this guy did. Negative 17. So I still kept it within the limits and actually got a positive SR. Not that I can increase mine. But yeah, that's okay. And the most important thing, did it contribute to my license? This is what we want to know. Didn't you? Yeah, okay. No, that's cool. I started to read the chat again. It's like, yeah, cool. No one has said anything. I'll just read the same shit again. So my I rating's 1477. So I gained some I rating, I think. But Class D, it still says 3 more races, 4 more time trials in your license class or above. I don't understand. That radical was C, so it was on or above. I'm license class D.
Yeah.
And that was above, unless this just hasn't updated yet. I mean, this has the last 10 races are sitting there though. Start position 10th apparently. Finish 6th, 52 championship points, 1 club point. Strength of field was 1624, so it was actually a pretty good strength of field, which is probably why I did okay out of it. But yeah. Not sure why I need to do 3 more races again. I'm just hoping that hasn't updated, because some of these stats don't update immediately. Some of these stats do take a little while. I remember when my SR first went up, I was sitting there going, man, it should be above, and it just wasn't. So I'll refresh it to see what happens. Yeah, crickets, damn straight. Letters for Charlie. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, mate. Your safety doesn't stop at 0.99. Oh, you will continue to rise over that. All right, thanks, Veyron. So you can go over 4.99. Okay, cool. Cool. Well, it's just funny that I've been sitting there and hasn't changed, but as you say, we'll refresh. So this is the second race. Bear in mind that my first race tonight, I got a positive one as well. Why has it gone to that? If I go to results, so obviously if you're just joining me and you are an iRacing connoisseur, I am still pretty new to iRacing, still learning a lot of the things. Just search, man, just search everything. I don't want to filter anything, I just want you to search. Is it doing stuff? Yep. Okay, so they're the 2 that I did. So Tsukuba, where I came second in the MX5, although that was the wrong class, but it shouldn't matter. There you go. So I got plus 83. Oh, that's I rating, not SR. But my SR didn't increase out of that, so it stayed the same. I don't know, man. I don't get it. I don't understand. Nothing changed there. Account profile. Veyron, you're still D, earning your C license as well. Okay, maybe the easiest thing to do is the 4 time trials, because you don't have to do anything particular in the 4 time trials. So it's still 4.99. Oh, there you go. 2 more races. So it did count. It did count. Okay, good. That's what I wanted to know. So 2 more races in either D or C class, which is cool, because that radical race was fun. And whilst it's at Laguna Seca, I might actually go and do that again a little bit. TT Racing, I don't know what that is, license class. Here you go, you can see it slowly increasing. And obviously iRating is going back in the right direction, which is nice. I don't know what, I think iRating is used for matchmaking, isn't it? I think that's how they determine who to put you against.
Yeah, sure. That's, yeah.
Probably also determines the strength of field number, because your number would go into the pool to make the average, which would actually determine how many points you get as an individual.
And I think that also works out how you get grouped up when you do these sort of races.
Yeah. So I'm guessing that's what that is. This is actually the first time I've ever seen iRacing. Nice sweeping eye. Well, hopefully you enjoyed it a little bit. iRating is matchmaking. Yep. Veyron just confirmed it. So, cool. Well, that's where I'm at. Which is nice. Where's your...
Well, I've just jumped onto the stream, so I can actually see chat now. Even though I'm sure you're probably going to be wrapping up soon.
Where's your VLN races? IMSA... Is it the... See the IMSA Sports Car Championship? I'm not sure if that'd be of interest to you. It's Class C, so you're probably a little while to go there. But I think that would probably be of interest to you. So the F3 Championship, V8 Supercars from the Glen. Where's your VLN stuff though?
It's on the main screen, so on the find official races, and the VLN is there. It's got the iRacing VLN Endurance Championship. Yeah, you can go in like Kia Optima, Mazda MX-5, 911 GT3 Cup, AMG, Audi R8,
so
and the
said
Ferrari.
Official races, find official races, and then official races. Is that where you went?
I just
was on.
Find official races.
Okay, gotcha. I'm just going to click that and see what happens. Oh yeah, that's where I was. I've probably filtered it out.
Maybe.
Somewhere, but that's right. It's whatever. But yeah, if I go to iRacing special events. What we're aiming to do is 3rd and 5th. This one I haven't confirmed yet, so I don't know if I'll be able to do this. I'm hoping I can. Is a 24-hour Nürburgring. So the cars that are available, it is a multi-car race. You've got the Porsche 911 GT3 Cup car, the Mazda MX-5 Cup car, and then you've got the Audi R8 LMS, Ferrari 488 GT3, and the Mercedes AMG GT3. That's the car that we'll probably be running. Because
because we own it.
Correct.
And don't want to buy another car.
Exactly. Then at the end of the month, May 31st to June 2nd, there is the Le Mans 24 hours. So you may well see 2 24-hour streams on the channel in the month of May, which is pretty intense and extreme for me. But that would be quite cool. That's a GT, so we are going to have to buy a car for that one though.
Yeah, we will.
But that's all right. I don't know which one's good.
Yeah.
That's right.
We'll suss that out closer to the time.
Then there's the 6 hours at Watkins Glen. That one might be a bit of fun as well. June 21st. Spa.
Do 3 hours each.
Yeah, that's it. And then the next 24 hours, not till July, end of July too. So there's quite a few. Bathurst 1000, unsure about that yet. Unsure. And then the Petit Le Mans in October to round out the middle part. That might be okay. A 10-hour endurance race. We could do 5 hours each on that one, Ryan.
Yeah.
But yeah. They're the events that we're working up for. This is what I'm doing the license. This is why I'm trying to get prepared now with everything so that if I can do this Nürburgring May 3rd to 5th, 24 hour, that I'll be ready to go.
Which is why I'm looking at doing this the VLN series, because they do 4-hour races and there's 2 of them before the Nürburgring 24 hours. So I'm going to do both of those by myself.
Yep.
Which will tie things in nicely, getting ready for the 24 hours.
Absolutely. Veyron says your car has a number when you enter the grid. Oh yeah, I've seen that there. This is where it has seeded you. So that's your seeding number. And according to the stats, this is your expected ending position. Finish above that seed and you should earn I rating. That makes sense. That does make sense. And I did wonder about that rating. I think the MX-5, I didn't take any note of the radicals, but the MX-5 race I did, I'm pretty sure I was number 6. And I came second, so that's why that one would have gone alright for me. I'm not sure why the SR rating's not going up then. If you think it should go above 4.99, it hasn't moved at all since I got it. Is that where the rumour about the number of the car in Gran Turismo Sport started? Yes, Chris, it absolutely would be, I suspect. Obviously, people drew comparisons straight away between the two. But yeah, there's heaps of racing there, so you can expect to see more iRacing, regular iRacing on my channel right up probably a lot of the year, I'd suggest. Is anyone else on your team for 24 hours Nürburgring, Alex? Yes. Yes, there may well be, well, there will almost certainly be at least 2 other people, because that's too big a job for just Ryan and I.
Yeah. No. I mean, I'm a big Nürburgring fan, but I'm not doing 12 odd hours of
the Nordschleife
racing.
No. And we'd have to do it through the night and everything, so... no, there will most likely be, I suspect, 2 other people, and we'll have a team of 4. So I know of 1 other, and we'll find out from there. There could be more. I think you can have up to like 6 or 8 people in those 24-hour races. So we may end up having a bigger team. I don't know, but at this stage,
yeah, I think in the VLN races, they do a 6-hour race, and you can do up to 7 drivers.
Yeah, up to 7, is it?
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, so we may have more. We might have a team of 6. Who knows? I don't know. But at this stage, I know we have 3, and I suspect we'll have at least 4. Veyron, I didn't realise you had 4.99. Yeah, so 4.99. I suspected that was the max because I've done a few races since I got to 4.99, and that's all because of well, it's not all because of Bathurst. I worked my ass off to get a SR of over 4.0 so that I could actually enter the Bathurst 12-hour. But out of the 100, I think you get 110 like incident points, whatever you call them, when you run off track or you make contact. You get about 110. I think we got as a team about 70, but I only got 7 of them. So in the 6 hours of racing I did, I only got 7 incident points, which I think is really good. And it went straight from 4.01 or whatever it was to 4.99, which I thought was the max. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I'm happy with that. But anyway, look, I think I'm going to wrap the stream up there. I think that's probably going to be about where we're at for that. I do want to thank everyone that has stopped by watching, whether or not you're part of the chat or just watching silently in the background. Either way, I do appreciate you stopping by. And of course, Ryan, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you here, mate, chatting away. Even if you're not on the stream, you're off doing your own thing and you do go quiet during the races, it's still good to have someone to bounce ideas off and chat to. So thanks for joining us.
No worries.
And of course, a massive thank you to those that were kind enough to leave a like. It does help the channel out a lot. And me, welcome to the new subscribers. And of course, an extra special thank you to those wonderful gentlemen that did donate. Obviously, Piosco throwing some Polish leg nuggets at me. And Oz Farmer also still generously throwing out some dollary dues. So thank you both very much. I really do appreciate that. All financial donations, of course, do go back into improving the channel in one way or another. Most likely by buying iRacing cars and shit at this point. Of course, do make sure you join in on all the various social upgrades. Nightbot has been spamming them all night. And it sounds like we've got a new follower there, so I'll wait and say welcome to this particular follower. Let's find out who it is. Who is it? We wait with bated breath. It's Veyron. Welcome, Veyron. Thank you for subscribing, man. But yeah, make sure you do follow along on all the social platforms I've got going on. I've got Discord. That's where everyone hangs out in between streams. I'm pretty active on Twitter as well, so make sure you get on them. But I do have an Instagram that my lovely wife maintains for me every time I go live. She posts up a shot of it and everything like that, so she does a fantastic job on Instagram. Shout out to her. And I'm on Facebook as well. But I think for now, if you don't know where to find the links, just jump on my website. You can see it down the bottom right-hand corner, charlierosco.com. But Ryan, mate, unless you've got anything else to add, I think that's probably going to be about the end.
Yeah,
of
look,
it.
I mean, unless anyone's intending on going to the F1 tomorrow, if they are going to the F1 tomorrow, hit me up on my Instagram. And
yep.
But other than that, it's been real.
I think it has, hasn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you all very much for joining. Thank you again to the donators and the likers. I can't wait to talk to you all again very soon. But for now, it is goodbye.